can I say about Colossal? What can I say about Colossal? So there's quite a lot of movies coming out this weekend. Snatched, King Arthur, but one I wanted to talk to you about was Colossal, which is a new film from acclaimed director Nacho Vigalondo, probably the best director name out there. So you might have seen some of the posters go up for Colossal in the last couple of weeks at tube stations, at train stations, at bus stations. And looking at the poster, it kind of doesn't really tell you what the film's about. It kind of gives you a kind of false sense of what the film's going to be about, like it's a little bit more comedic than perhaps it is. But I think that's good, and I will preface this review by saying that the less you know about Colossal, the better, because Colossal is one of the most original, unexpected, and brilliantly ingenious films that I've seen, possibly in the last sort of 5 or 10 years. So the film stars Oscar winner Anne Hathaway. She plays a girl who is suffering from alcoholism, and she's lost her job and she's kind of coasting through life. She also loses her boyfriend at the beginning of the film, played by beastly Dan Stevens. And she decides to try and help herself get out of this funk. She goes back to her hometown, stays at her mum and dad's place while they're away. Sudeikis owns a local bar and he hires her to do some work for a few days, and the two kind of reconvene their friendship from when they were younger, and they start hanging out quite a lot and drinking a lot. As ever with a drunken night out, there's fun and there's frolics, but in Anne Hathaway's character's life, when she gets drunk, a kaiju appears in Tokyo, a big stonking kaiju, and slowly but surely she begins to realise that the kaiju is intrinsically connected to her character. But while you might think that the film is about the kaiju and it's kind of a strange Godzilla hybrid comedy thing, it's actually much, much deeper than that. As I said at the beginning of the review, the best way to watch this film is to not know anything about it. It is so brilliantly done that the less you know, the better, because the surprises and the where the story goes and where the characters go is so unexpected that it's so refreshing and so wonderful to see a film that's taking risks, that's doing something very, very different and taking you on this unexpected journey where you start in one place, and by the time you get to the second half of the movie and the second and third act, you're on this completely different scale, and it's just so beautifully done. It tackles quite a lot of sensitive subjects, whether it's alcoholism, whether it's again, I don't want to say too much. Saying too much is giving it away. But what I will say is that it has a quirk to it, and if you like quirky comedies, then you'll probably enjoy this one. But again, it's not really a comedy. Nacho Vigalondo made the brilliant Time Crimes a few years ago, but this is very, very different. But he's a wonderful director. His sense of space, his sense of character, beautiful original mind. I love his original mind, that he can construct a story that's one thing, turns into something different. And you just go on this journey, and it's just, when you come out of the cinema, you think, wow, thank you. There is original movies being made in Hollywood that can attract stars and be wonderful. Anne Hathaway is fantastic in the lead role. It's something very different for her. She's a good tool in the movie in the sense that she's always in these rom-coms. As is Jason Sudeikis. They always do these rom-com movies. And the way that it twists and kind of deconstructs and then reconstructs the rom-com aspect is brilliantly done. The way it twists and plays with your expectations of what this kind of movie potentially could be is the biggest success of the film. And when you have Anne Hathaway and Jason Sudeikis, who are intrinsically linked to those movies, the way that it then contorts and twists itself is just wonderful. But they're great tools to have in the sense that you expect one thing and you get something completely different. But all of the other elements that are in there, whether it's the drama, whether it's the serious nature of the movie, because there is a serious nature to this movie. I haven't come out of a film for a long time, as I said at the top of the review, where you come out and think, wow, that was so refreshing, so different, so engaging. One thing I hope with Colossal is it doesn't get lost in the mix of all these big summer movies. You know, in the UK at the moment, we have so many big movies coming out. Obviously, Guardians is out, King Arthur is at the top, Pirates of the Caribbean's about to come out, Baywatch is about to come out, Wonder Woman's about to come out, The Mummy's about to come out, and Colossal is one of those movies that could get lost in the scrum. If you want a cinema experience that is truly unique and truly original and so, so different, go and see Colossal, because it is just brilliant. It's funny, it's touching, it's moving, it's dramatic. It has all the elements you want for a great time at the cinema. And I urge you all to go and find it when it comes out in the cinemas. So Colossal is out in cinemas this Friday, May the 19th, and it is well worth your time. If you go and see the movie, let me know what you thought of it. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Did you agree with me? Did you disagree with me? You might find it quite unoriginal, I don't know, but leave me your comments below, and let's engage and let's chat about Colossal, because it's one of those movies that I really want to talk about. And if you don't already, like and subscribe Great Scott Reviews. There'll be some more reviews coming for you. I will have a review coming soon of a few of the bigger movies, Pirates of the Caribbean, perhaps Baywatch, which I'm seeing this week. Very exciting. Until next time, guys, take care and goodbye.